So this is going to be a fun one, isn't it? We might not even win. There's a chance this fails and I just don't even get all the flips. So today we are playing a game called Unfair Flips. This was really popular with some streamers and YouTubers like a month or two ago. And the premise of the game is you flip a coin on heads 10 times in a row. Your head chance starts at 20% and you get to buy upgrades that increase your odds up to 60%. Once you flip the coin on heads 10 times in a row, you have 5 different endings that can occur. 10 heads, which only happens 10% of the time, explosion, which happens 30% of the time, and 2 high, side, and friend all happen 20% of the time. So basically what I'm trying to say is this speed run is just a ton of RNG, and I could be here between like 5 and 24 hours. It's hard to say, but if you guys are curious, because I'm sure some of you are, there are 2 people who have done speedruns of this category. One is Leica the Space Dog, and I think they are a speedrun.com moderator for the game. They have a 5-hour, 11-minute time. And then you have NBZ, who has a 6-hour, 50-minute time. Quite the range for how well our run could go. Because, yeah, it could be, maybe it'll be 5 hours. We'll get world record. Maybe it will be 12 hours, and I'll wish I didn't do this. In theory, you could finish after 50 flips. Let me just tell you this. If I finish this in 50 flips, they're not accepting my run to the speedrun leaderboards. If I finish this that quickly, it's infinitely more likely I cheated than I actually got that lucky. But yeah, anyways, I'm starting the timer. We're starting to flip the coin. It's already, we can't get it in 50 flips already. But yeah, this is the game. Welcome to Unfair Flips, a game about probability. We haven't flipped heads a single time yet. But yeah, as we flip heads more and more, which again, we have not flipped heads a single... Oh, there it is. We got heads once in a row, twice in a row. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was crazy for a second. Did I get 4 in a row? Anyways, head chance down 25%. Flip duration is 1.8 seconds. Win the game, get 10 heads in a row. This could happen immediately, or it could happen never. That is true. I really appreciate how this game just has like white noise in the background too. My understanding of upgrade order in this game for the run I am doing right now. Well, actually, okay, there's 2 ways I can do this. I can get heads chance at 10 cents, or I could wait for coin worth at 25, and I actually forget which is faster because I know coin worth is the most important stat here. I think I'm gonna wait for coin worth because once I upgrade coin worth, every time I get a heads, it's gonna be worth 5 cents. So all these upgrades will basically be free. So yeah, we want to hit coin worth first. This is an insane undertaking. It could take like an hour though if I'm lucky. Second time catching a stream and it's fur flipping a coin for 8 hours. Hey, I've only been here for 2 minutes. This could be world record. I don't know how many times the, okay. Okay. Look at that. Look at it. We're at 30%. Coin is worth more. You'll love to see it. All right, we're waiting for coin worth again now. 30% hedge chance. 3 minutes in, already 30%. This is pretty good. This is your 100th flip. Give it up for number 100. The any percent speedrun has finished by now. Yeah, any percent finishes in 96 flips. That is the best run of the game. I mean, you have enough people grinding coin flips, somebody's gonna get lucky eventually, right? Is it not completely RNG? Exactly. It is completely RNG. Chat, there actually is a level of skill to this game, and it's pressing the space bar as soon as the coin hits the ground. There are multiple endings to this game. Oh, I know. When you reach 9 heads in a row, presumably you don't hit tails on your 10th flip. The game will randomly select an ending. Yeah, that's what the speedrun's about, guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, up to 35% chance, though. That's pretty good. Heads combo multiplier is now 2.5 times per head in a row. That is more money, more money. Can you get the same ending more than once? Oh, of course. Okay. Ooh, every time I get like 2 in a row, I'm like excited and hoping for the best. Here, I'm gonna switch to pressing flip with my mouse and then back to spacebar. Gotta switch fingers on spacebar every once in a while. You make a good point. I'm swapping to my right hand right now. It almost worked for a second there. Okay, wait, it is working. Right hand strats go crazy. Like, look at all these heads. Now, I gotta say, this doesn't seem like a best first run. We're almost getting that coin worth. Coin worth will be really good just for scaling. Okay. Look at that coin worth. Okay. Would I ever reset? No, that's some coward stuff. 90% of unfair flip speedrunners reset before they get a PB. I think you're right. I think you're right. Which is why we're not. This is a no reset. Okay. 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 5 heads in a row. First 5 in a row combo. Increase the flipping speed. Coin worth next again. Oh my god, look at how fast we're flipping this bad boy now. 10 in a row is roughly 1 in 1,000. I mean, that's not bad if you think about it. Because that means what? We just got to do like 20, maybe 20,000 flips. Okay. Okay. Aw. Okay. Okay. Aw. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is your 500th flip. Wait, where does that put me on the leaderboards? Only 10 people have gotten sub 500 runs. Humans have a strange relationship to probability. Even when presented with completely truthful odds, as you can see in the top left of the screen, people still want to believe in some trick, some way of cheating the odds, flat as they are. There is no way to beat these odds. There is only time. Hey, I got this though. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. The fact that my highest streak is 5 feels pretty unlucky right now. Okay. 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 Ah, that would have been so much cash. Hey, at least we're almost at upgraded coin worth. So we do that first because it increases this, you know, the rate at which we scale by like a lot. And now we hedge chant, you know, because now every single flip is at least $1, and then it's gonna like combo into super high amounts. See, look at that, already 9. Okay. Okay. That was close. That almost felt great. But we're already almost back at 100, which sort of just like this shows like how the scaling goes. But we're getting some good streaks, and we're basically at a 50% chance. If you round up, it's a 50% chance. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think we're due. See, what did I say? Aw. 6 in a row, our first 6 in a row though. And we're at max speed. It feels good. Man, the 1 second flip feels great. You got somewhere to go? Can you get 10 in a row, please? I'm trying. This is so peak. It is, CJ. I think I'm making good pace right now. I can still be top 30. 10, your 1000th flip. Controller is OP. Should I put in my controller for this? I was thinking about that. Right now, I'm just using a mouse. Possible, although unlikely, that this game will never end. There are no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. This is an exercise in raw probability. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, I wasn't even excited for that one. I'm losing my whimsy, chat. I'm not even excited for the 3 in a row anymore. If it's under 5, what's the point? Okay. Oh. All I'm saying, guys, this could still be a good pace for a run. Dude, if my first run takes 2 hours, I'm gonna scream. I need 5 endings. Burr, please. No, it'll be fine. I'll get it right here. See? This is the one. Okay. Aww. What was that? 8? That was my first 8 streak. Not bad. And we're at 55% now. I think I remember hearing, looking into this, that to get 60%, we need to fail on our like 9th flip like multiple times. Okay. Good streak. Lock in. Stay focused. Don't give up. And just like that, our first ending, 29-19, first speed run. That would put us at 31st on the leaderboards. All right, let's add that to the counter. 1, 3, 3, 4 flips. Go next. Okay, run 2. Classic explosion ending. Yeah, that's the worst ending to get because it is the most common. So not a great start. Whimsy returns 3 in a row is awesome. It really is now. Look at that. If I got 4 in a row at 25%, I would have popped off. Come on, just a few more flips to get that base coin worth. You approach games like this from a Bayesian or frequentist perspective. You know, I don't know what either of those words mean. All right, well, we got the faster coin flips now, which feels good. And right here, this is the 10. Never mind. Because that would have been like some record pace stuff right there. Well, maybe not world record, but you know, like top five speed run. Honestly, this run feels like it's on such better pace than the first one. I don't know what's different about it. I just feel luckier, you know? Honestly, the 35% 1.4-second coin flip part of the game, like the mid-game section right here, is rough. I'm not a fan of the mid-game. So go crazy in Archipelago. You're so right. We're gonna get hedge chance real soon here. Nice. Okay. Darn. Okay. Combo me, combo me, combo me. Dang. I was ready for the big money there. Here, give me a second. I want to try controller. Let me get my controller out. That's a lot of tails. I actually cannot find my Xbox controller. This is messed up. Wait, 3, 4. Oh, all right. I got a controller out. Oh my God. This is kind of nice. The game crashed. What the heck? Open it back up. Quick. It saves, right? It saves? Okay, thank heck it saves. How did I crash the game? Does that count as an ending? No, of course not. Okay. Okay. Give me, oh. Yeah, chat, mid-game is tough. 35 to 50% is rough. Well, actually, more like 35 to 45. Once you're at 45, I feel like it's not so bad. Does anyone know the odds of getting 10 heads in a row when the head chance is only 40%? I'm curious, and I'm not smart enough to do the math. 40%, that's... Yeah, I mean, yes, I guess. 0.0001%. Put that in real numbers. 1 in 9.5 thousand. Those like old school shiny odds. True, true, true. All right, $1 coin. That's gonna let us get these upgrades faster. Edge chance sounds really nice. I mean, yeah, it's the whole game if you think about it. I don't know if pressing it before you flip is like the play technically. Now would that a 5% difference have made it? Like, you don't know, but I don't know if pressing it mid-air affects the odds or you have to wait until it lands. I feel like you have to wait until it lands. Bling, 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 bling. Okay, okay, okay. We have the better combo now, which is nice. So more money faster. At least we should have $100 soon. All right, well, 1 second flips feels good. Now we're in the late game. Feels good. Now, if only I could just be a little bit luckier. Like this. Oh. Okay. Never mind. You know, I'm still upset our first ending was the explosion ending. Not gonna lie. All right, well, this could be it. This could be it. But you felt it though, right? 5 in a row. There was a real chance there. Okay, this is the one. Ah, that was 6. Okay, this is the one. Never mind. I lied again. Honestly, hitting 50% feels so good because you just know the coin is landing on heads 50% of the time now. Okay. And like this. Another ending. That was like an 18-minute run or something. How many flips did I get? 908. That's like, I don't know. We're like, I think that would be top 25, somewhere around there. Anyways, that's 2 endings already. Guys, this could be world record pace. Honestly, I don't know what everyone was so afraid of with this speed run. Like, I haven't hit the same ending twice in a row. None of my runs have been over, well, the first one was over 30 minutes. We have 2 20% endings and the 10% endings still left. It's funny to assume we'll just get all 5 in a row with no dupes, but like, what are the odds of that actually happening, right? 30% has been hit. Now our first grind, which is the $1 coin worth for 25-cent coin. Well, no, 10-cent coins, 10-cent coins. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Honestly, the controller strat has been huge. This is like so much easier on the hands. Game needs a DLC. No, I think you're right. I never really thought of it like that, but yeah, I do think the game does need a DLC. Okay. Okay. Ah, seeing the early 4 in a row, like, it gets you hype, you know? You want to gamble real life dollars on the flips in the DLC? That would be awesome. They should invent real life online gambling. Is a mod here that can run a prediction that is next ending is a new ending? People should be able to gamble. But all I'm saying is if you have any friends, you could gamble real life money on this right now. There's nothing stopping you. I think this is a good pace for this run. Never mind. That was like 7 heads in a row, tails in a row. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? But we've almost made it to the hour mark. It has not felt like an hour. I will be so honest, but maybe it's because I'm doing a monotonous task. Here, I want to see how the gambling's going. There is almost 1 million channel points on this bet that people are doing. That's crazy. Whether or not we get a new ending, which funnily enough is about a 50-50. There's a lot of money on the line. We're really starting to hit that mid-game part. I'm back to spacebar flipping. It just, you gotta mix it up, right? When all you're doing is pressing a button, you gotta mix up how you're pressing the buttons. Okay. Oh, there's definitely a part of me that's tempted, like, oh, once I hit $100, get the heads chance instead of the base coin worth. But I think the base coin worth is just such a safer pick, right? Because once we hit upgrade base coin worth, it does not take long to get to 100 again, because we go from 25-cent flips to $1 flips. So I probably really just do need to stick to base coin worth first, even if it feels wrong, you know? It's just tempting, you know? You see that 45%, you think about it in your head, and you're like, I hit these, and then you don't. Yeah, coin worth, definitely crazy. It's definitely the strat. It's just you want to believe, you know? You want to believe that this is going to be the times 10, even though you're only at 40%. 500th flip. Give it up for flip 500 on this run. Think we can get another sub 1,000 run this time? Probably not. That was lucky. Like, I cannot believe we had the sub 1,000 run on the second run. Shiny flips until we find a shiny. They should have that in this game. They should add shinies. Should be able to get a shiny heads flip. And this isn't great luck, guys. Rough mid-game this run. Is this game really speedrunnable considering it's 100% RNG? Are you saying you can't speedrun RNG? I'm just keeping track of the tails some of these times thinking like, man, if I had 60% odds, that would have been 8 in a row. I mean, in an ideal world, I never hit 60% odds because that means it took way too long for me to hit 10 heads in a row. This is less RNG than some JRPG speedruns out there. I don't know if I'd go that far. Okay. Oh, look at that big money. Oh my God. What a streak right there. How many in a row was that? Okay. Wait. Oh, imagine I won right there. Holy. Can you buffer flip inputs? I don't think so. So I guess there is an element of timing your flips. Like I could be losing seconds and maybe even minutes over the course of a speed run. Yeah, feels good to be at 50-50, guys. Feels good. 50-50 almost at the next upgrade too. Okay. Oh. Which is I think what happened. Okay. Okay. I was getting ready to buy it so we could buffer odds for the last bit. Yeah, 55% soon. This is a good run. That early that H streak right at like 45 was crazy. Gotta get a little more. Okay. 55%. Darn. Now we're in late game. All that matters at this point is like flipping our coin, and if we get 10, we get 10. If we don't, we don't, right? What's the final number for channel points on the prediction? How much are people betting that I get a new ending? 1.2 mil. So really the big bets, some of the biggest bets we've ever seen in the first stream. And just so everyone knows, it is a 50-50 chance I get a new ending. Side endings 20%. Friend ending 20%. 10 heads 10%. 50-50, you win those? True. Right here, right now. This is it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Aw. Another 8 in a row. I really got excited there. It makes sense though. Like our first 2 runs, it felt like the moment I got over 7, I won. You're so lucky. That's what you think. I think it's skill. All right. I'm going to finish the run before 115. Calling it now. Please. I don't want to be a liar. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. A new ending! I told you I finished before 115. Guys, we're on a revolutionary run right here. I could be out of here before 2 hours. Guys, this is a speedrunner pace pals moment if I have ever seen one. I say as I still have the 10 heads ending remaining. There's only a 30% chance I get a new ending now. It's just funnier to imagine that like I'm about to win and I get the sub 2. At this point, you have to start gambling for real. I mean, if we want to be realistic. Now, I know this isn't actually how the odds work because most of the flips are not happening at 50-50 odds. But 50-50 odds is like 1 in 1,000. Like that's how many flips you have to do normally, right? 500 on that lottery ticket really shows, hey, we've been over. Well, okay. So for people who don't know, I won $500 on a scratch off once, but there's a lot of asterisks here. It's a $50 scratch off. So that's a 10x winning. But the catch is, if you've ever looked at the lottery ticket odds in the United States, because they're all publicly visible, like you can find this stuff really easily. It was like a 1 in 1,000 chance I got that $500 winning, which I think puts into perspective the odds of like even winning like a somewhat significant amount of money. It just doesn't happen. Anyways, I gotta keep flipping this coin. By the end of this, I better at least be like top 15 on the speedrun leaderboards for like any percent, right? Any percent, like no multi-instance. Dude, I'm just like ready to like click it. You see me flicking like that? Bam, look at that. All right, we've officially hit 35%. I can chill out for a little bit because I need to get $6. I'm gonna scream if I get the 10 heads ending this time. It's going for the no repeated endings category. It actually would be insane. 500th flip. Hey, if our previous runs are any indicators, we're over halfway there. It's funny that like my experience with this run has so far been, this isn't as bad as I thought. Oh, we're getting the probability talk again. You know, that's how you know we're at like 500 and like 25 flips. Yeah, see, the problem with this run though is the further along we go, the more I am just trying to roll like 110% or 120% chance at the end of a run. Like the chances of me going 5 for 5 are so astronomically low. You guys haven't failed the 10th flip yet. It's actually crazy that I haven't. Like, please don't get 10 in a row now. I got ads. If I manually did ads, which I don't anymore on the second channel, I would like have an ad play right there. But because of the nature of the second channel, I let YouTube autoplace all the ads. It makes my life so much easier. Guys, I don't know about you, but I have a feeling this is going to be my first bad run. Also, something I've realized, if you were grinding out this category, chat, I don't think the strategy is to necessarily just do a run, play until you get all the endings. I think it is to just keep playing for like 16 hours straight and then hope there's a good streak of, oh my God, never mind. Hope there's a good streak of just like 5 successful runs in there or something. Because like technically whenever you start a new run, that's could be the start of a run. So as long as you have a sequence in there that is short enough that hits all 5 endings, like that is an all-ending speedrun. It's a bit confusing what I'm trying to say, but I feel like it makes sense, right? Yeah, there's definitely a part of me that is desperately hoping that just here on my first try doing the run, I just get like the God run and we're out of here in under 3 hours. It would be so funny. Okay. Okay. I don't know if anyone else is doing this, but every time I'm on a streak of 5 or higher, it feels like the chance of hitting heads has gone up. Now, obviously, that's not true. That's not how that works. But it feels that way, you know? It feels like you're on a streak, and that streak is more likely to continue as a result. Okay. 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 Shame. We need like a 7 or like 8 streak. That's the same psychology casinos use. So if I go into the casino, it'll be like bum, 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 bum. And I'll think like, oh, I'm gonna win again. And then I never do. Guys, this isn't a great run. I'm terrified of seeing that text come up saying, this is your 1,000th coin flip, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start crying and sobbing on stream. And then we're not gonna hit 10 heads this ending, and I'm gonna start crying and sobbing and crying more. Gosh, the fact we haven't hit any good streaks is rough, because again, like hitting like an 8 streak or something, I think is enough to get, there it is, 1,000th flip. Man, this sucks. Anyways.
Accept the whimsy back into your heart.
I'm trying, but I keep getting like 2 in a row, and that's not whimsical. I can just feel it. This is an explosion ending. Okay. Okay. Broke 6. Okay. Ah. At least I waited though and like raised my odds. Wait. Ah. I didn't even count how many that was. I was flipping too fast. An all upgrades category would be cool. That's such a stupid category, but it's like perfect for a game like this. Like you're correct. It's just funny. Like you want to get a streak, but you don't want to win. So you're like speed running a bad run, which is objectively really funny, I think. Swapping to controller. Okay, this is it, because I swapped to controller. Never mind. Is this really the whole game? Yes. Why would it be anything else? Okay. Okay. Aww. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. What? Well, that's another ending, but it's one we already have. On to the next one, chat. On to the next one. Man, I really just want to get an absurdly lucky run in this sequence of like my all-ending speedrun. Like if I could hit like a sub 200, I would pop off. One of my favorite things about the speedrun leaderboards for this game is every single submission has like a flip count and like what ending it got. And the world record has the rarest ending. This sucks, guys. A 25% coin flip chance is awful. Anyways, it is time for our first coin worth upgrade grind. Unfortunately, I do not think this is going to be a lucky run. But hey, if things turn around in the mid game, that changes everything. There are multiple endings to the game. You know, it feels bad to get the multiple endings text and I don't even have the 10-cent coin. Come on, I just need like one streak of 4. Man, it's going to hit 500 flips, I feel, this run before I even have the 25-cent coin. That's how I feel right now. And that's not a good feeling. Man, I can't even hit 3. I can't even hit 3. In fairness, it's like what, like a 3% chance even to hit like 3 in a row. That being said, like I am getting pretty unlucky here. Like look at all those tails. And they just keep coming and they just keep coming, man. Sure, it's 65%, but still. Okay. If I hit that, I would have made like $10 instantly. I'm terrified of the day that 500 flips icon shows up and like we don't even have 40%. Because right now it feels like a real possibility. Why are people watching me do this, by the way? Why is anyone even here? Because you have very low standards. I appreciate you for being honest. Okay, wait. All it takes is a little bit of snowballing and then I can buy more hedge chance and coin worth and then suddenly like things are going insane. Like we could have a fast like mid game here, which could make up for the slow early game. Scout is a 30% chance to burn, heads is 40%, so really this should be hitting constantly. You make a good point. Okay, wait. Oh, every time you say, okay, wait, it stops. Oh, I'm making it shy. You're right. My bad. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay. No! That was almost an early win. Oh my god. Whenever we start getting lucky like that, I have to like slow down and make sure I have all the upgrades before I flip. It's a shame I didn't get at least like one more flip, because if I did, I could have lost on 9 flips for my first time. And I also could have had the 55%. Okay, not all things considered, not a bad mid game. Early game, pretty rough. Mid game this run, pretty good. The sub 3 is still possible. I just need to hit 10 heads this run. Okay. 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 Aw. For 80% run. Okay. Okay. Aw. That was because I mistimed my space input, so the coin was on the ground for longer than it should have. And that means I screwed up there. Sorry, I was trying to lock in there. I think we might need quiet time so I can focus. Fuck. That was 10 tails in a row, wasn't it? Hey, it's okay. We come back right here. Heck you, man. Heck you. All right, it's not quiet time anymore. We're done with this. We're done with this. No, we did not sub 1,000. Not sub 1,000, guys. Not sub 1,000. Not even at 55% before 1,000. It is possible, although unlikely, that this game will never end. There are no safeguards in place. Man, the fact I have not even gotten like an 8 streak or something like that yet, so we're still locked out of 55% is rough. And all I'm saying is sub 3 is still possible. I could finish this in 2 runs if I get 10 heads this one and friend next one. Come on, man. At least give me like a 7. Man, are we gonna hit 2,000 flips in our first run? That'd be so sad to think we almost won it in the mid game. Yeah, we had that good moment that like sped us through the rest of the mid game, and now we're in the late game and we're stuck. We're hard stuck. Okay. Okay, give me 6. Come on. I was ready to like press it. Okay, 55%. All right, now we are basically in the just press flip part where our odds aren't going to get any better unless I am really unlucky. You are very unlucky. I want to see you do better. This could be world record for all you know. Yeah, when this is world record, who's going to be laughing? When I have the world record in unfair flips all ending, who's going to be laughing? Right here. God dang it. Not even 9. Not even 9. I didn't even get to fill the 10th. Like, you see how quickly I'm like timing these A presses? Like, I'm barely letting the coin stay on the ground. Come on. Come on. Come on. Gosh dang it. Okay. Well, that's our first 10 flips fail. You know, there was a part of me that didn't think it was possible. There was a part of me that was like thinking like people were just saying ad in the chat, and it'd be really funny if I got it during an ad. If anything, I should increase the ad frequency so you guys are playing 50-50 on whether or not you see it or it's an ad. In the name of statistics. You know, I wouldn't even be that upset at getting 9 in a row right now, mainly because the increased odds would be nice. But no, guys, I was talking about Black Friday deals. Wait. Darn it. You said, okay, wait. Wait, am I not supposed to say that? Wait. Oh. I need to stop saying that. Apparently that kills it. I should be saying lock in. Lock in for... Gosh dang it. You know, it'd be really nice if I win a run here soon, like before 240 on the timer. Lock in. I didn't lock in hard enough. Lock in. No! All that just for another explosion ending. 2483 flips. Back to the early game, boys. That was a 50-minute run. That's rough. This will be the sub 10 though. This will be the sub 10 for sure. Sorry. I just looked at my viewership and I started laughing because it's higher than SMO. And I think that's really funny. What do you mean? This is like the highest viewership I've had all month on Twitch. This is gameplay. You're right, Games Jam 82. It's addicting, basically gambling. Oh, we could do real gambling on stream if you want, guys. Want me to become a gambling streamer? You're a doubter. You're doubting in the prediction. I like that people can gamble on the odds of the outcome of this. on whether or not I get a new ending. Guys, remember, only a 30% chance of getting the new ending. So if you're betting, you just gotta understand the risks. And know, when I look at you in the chat, when I see that little 2 next to your name, I know you don't believe in me. I know you're betting against me. I know you're a hater. Guys, don't you want this to be world record? Like, so you should believe. I'm just like ready to like flick over and tap it before the coin lands. Back on the aim labs. Never mind. I guess we'll never hit heads again. Imagine this is an actual gambling machine. Honestly, casinos need to get on this. Just a slightly weighted coin flip that you bet money on. Like, move over roulette. I know that's what roulette basically is, but like, you need the aesthetic there. You're all in. Thank you for believing in me, CJ, with your entire life savings of channel points in my chat. I'll make sure not to let you down. This is the 10 heads ending. Okay. 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 That was an insane. We're already past the early game, guys. Not even mad we didn't win there. Like, this game just sped up so much. That was huge. That was huge. This could be my new 90% PB. Anyway, just like a couple streaks. Give me a good streak game. Lock in. Okay. Okay, we're at dollar coin. I repeat, coin worth maxed out. I am so locked in right now. Here, we gotta go back to quiet time. Quiet time. Okay, clearly this isn't working. I don't know whose fault it is, but... Oh my god. Lock in. Combo maxed out. I might have missed out on a little bit of money. I think I hit combo late. That's a blunder on my part. But we're already almost at faster coin flips. So we're making it into the late game. Late game soon. 500th flips. No sub 500 this run. Guys, I just hit like 11 tails in a row, which is rough. But those are at 55% odds, so we don't have to feel bad about it. Lock in for lock in. No, I missed it, but we are at 50% now, which is good. Okay. Right here, right now. Man. Surely I get this before 3 hours. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I can flip the coin about 120 more times. Surely that's enough. No. 7. That was 7. 8 would have almost gotten me to like 55, man. If that was a heads, that's all I needed. Come on. The game is taunting me again. I just need 1 8 streak to really just cement myself in the late game with that 55% odds. But if I keep missing the 8th flip and I can't lock in, what's the point? That was an embarrassing showing of tails right there. Okay. I can't even hit 8, man. 7. 7 is just... Okay. I couldn't even hit 7 that time. This is embarrassing. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. I was afraid of seeing the tail streak. We're almost at 1,000 flips again, aren't we? I was hoping this run would be sub 1K, but I don't think it is. I really want to get world record, chat. You do not know how funny it would be to do this once and get world record. I want to just be lucky to a silly degree. Please. I gotta lock in. This has got to be the 10 heads ending right here. Every single time I'm 1 flip away and ready to up my odds by 5%, I fail. That's my 1,000th flip. See, I did it again. It happened again. It's like the game knows when I take my hand off the flip and it's like just... It's just ready. It's telling you like, hey, you dropped the coin. You gotta lock in more, kid. And here it is, the text of shame that our run has taken as long as it has. At least this is not as bad yet as that our last attempt. I say that, but we're getting some unfortunate tail streaks. It did it again, man. That was just one flip away from money. All right, 55%. This is where we lock in. We are now exponentially more likely to hit it, and we're gonna hit it right here, right now. I am ready. Gosh dang it. All right, I'm swapping to spacebar. Okay, maybe this was the play. Never mind. How long have I been in this run? Like this attempt. Anyone keeping track? I always forget because I have to lock in for like the coin flipping part. It was 250. Oh, this is not that bad then. Since 240. Oh. Actually, that's pretty bad. Wait, lock in. Flip. No! Every time I see the coin land normally, I get a little excited because I'm like, wait, did I get 10 heads? Did I get the 10 heads ending? And then all the UI comes back up. Guys, if I ever like can't last as a streamer anymore, I think I'm gonna pivot to opening up a casino. I feel your morals wouldn't allow you to do that. Well, I mean, probably. Villain arc. Should I have a villain arc chat? But like in a cartoonish way. Not in like a this guy needs to go to jail way. More in like a, man, they gotta stop letting these streamers get away with this. 3 hours and 11 minutes in, all my whimsy is gone. Lock in. Never mind. Lock in. Guys, if streaming ever doesn't work out, I think I'm gonna flip coins in a bar until they kick me out, and then I go to the next bar. Not gonna talk to anyone, not gonna order any drinks, just gonna sit there until they kick me out. But you were doing a casino? Well, I don't have the capital for that. Walk in. That's the too high ending again, guys. CJ, if you're here, I'm sorry. You just lost all your channel points. All right, back at it. Wait, guys, if you think about wait. Remember what we were talking about earlier. In the speed run, you only have to have a sequence of runs that has all 5. I have not hit a single head yet. That has all 5 endings. And something you may notice about my numbers there is I have 2 of 3 of the endings. So now my actual end time of the run is a little shorter, if you think about it. Now, I don't actually know how much shorter it is. Man, this is a rough start. This is my 100th flip, and I don't even have base coin worth. Oh my God, what an awful early game. Chat, heads or tails? Side, that was not an allowed answer. Oh, we're already getting the multiple endings text, and I don't even have the dime yet. I don't even have the dime. Guys, this sucks. We're running out of time. I only have an hour and 40 minutes to get world record left. We got the dime. This is huge. It's smaller. Well, yeah, it's a dime. What did you expect? In the UK, 5p is smaller than 10p. So the game's in America. Got it. We're learning more about the world of unfair flips. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. Oh my God. See, all it takes is like 1 streak of 4 early game to get some big money. And now look, 1.4 second flips, better multiplication. Why does this bar serve milk? Have you never had like a pilk and vodka? Have you? No, I don't drink. That's not a real thing. Comment below if you've ever had a pilk and vodka, or maybe a rum and pilk would be more accurate. Any rum and pilk enjoyers? I think the real answer is the game's age rating might have gone up if the bar did not just have soda, milk, and water in it. Okay. Oh, if I hit that, that would have been so much money. Got faster coin flips. This has been what has felt like a solid mid game, I'll have to admit. Well, I shouldn't say that yet, because we're still at 40%. We're not at 50 yet. So like this could still go poorly. Really just depends on how our journey to upgrade base coin worth goes. Like if I hit this, like it would have been, we would have already been done. We would have already been at $1. 5% hedge chance would have come shortly after, but no, we missed. Lock in for a lock in. Max coin worth is right around the corner. Just 2 more heads. 3 more maybe. I don't know. It actually might not. I'm just like saying in my head what might get there, but I really have not understood a lot of the math on the coins. So, but at 4 in a row probably does get me there. Okay, it might actually be 5 in a row now that I'm seeing like 3 is only like $2. This is why it's so important to get base coin worth first, because it lets us scale so much faster, you know? Oh my God. Insane. Look at that. We are just like that. 1 good streak. That's why you get coin worth. That's why you get coin worth. That's why you get coin worth, guys. It's all maxed out except my percent chance. We're entering the end game. I don't even, are we even at 500 flips yet? Are we even at 500 flips, guys? I haven't been paying attention. Actually, I don't think the game tells us when we hit 500 flips. I'm acting like that's something the game does. Oh no, there it is. It does do that. I couldn't remember. I've been so focused on flipping the coin. No sub 500 though. There was a chance though. There was a chance for the sub 500 run. Humans have a strange relationship to probability, even when presented with completely truthful odds. Lock in. Oh, never mind. I was trying to like garner hype and then it didn't matter. Ooh, it's getting slow, finishing the mid game, guys. I haven't had a good streak of luck because we're still in that awkward period between the mid and the late game because we're not at 50% yet. No one can do this better than you. Gosh dang it. We're officially at 50%. 50-50. It's a real coin now. This is when we really need to focus. This game's a dopamine simulator. I do like it when the number goes up. It does feel really good when it's like, boom. And then they steal it all away from me. We're really struggling. I don't think this is going to be a sub 1K run, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a motorcycle there for a second. I just like, I have a desperate need that is not being fulfilled right now. It's kind of like I'm in an abusive relationship with the game. Like I'm really struggling to break 6 right now. See what I mean? Gotta say, my timing on this, pretty insane though. Like, I am not letting the coin stay on the table for long. I'm basically already like a world record contender in 80% if you think about it. Okay, okay, okay. I can't break 6. This is what I mean. And it's a shame because if I could, like, we got to get those 7 streaks if we want to up our odds. I think like 50 flips to beat the game streamer is washed. You say that, but I see the 2 next to your name. I know you never believed me to begin with. You're trying to demotivate me. You want me to fail. Guys, was that 10 tails in a row? Well, yeah, that's like 13 tails in a row, I think. It would have been nice if those were heads. Look for, I hope you get the explosion ending. That almost hurt as much as the game saying it's my 1000th flip. You just really like that ending? Oh, I get it, but I really like the 10 heads ending. When there's a couple tails in a row, it sounds so empty and sad. It really does. Oh! I'm in Spain without the A. What's near in spin? Okay, right here. Here it comes. Right now. At least we're at 55%. Maybe if I hit that a bit earlier and did not put my hand in the air, assuming I was going to get it that time, we would have had it that time. Maybe the 5% was the difference. But that's fine. We are at 55%. Okay, lock in. Ah! All right, pretend you don't care if you flip 10 heads in a row and you'll get it. I don't even mind. All right, this is it. Lock in. And Steam and the Unfair Flips apps also have a fishing roguelike. I feel like I've gaslit people into thinking I like fishing games more than I do. I just like saying, man, I love fishing. Have you ever gone fishing? No, fishing in real life would gross me out. Why? It just would. You gotta trust me on this one. Walk. Ah! Also, I think we're reaching the point in the stream where I'm starting to disassociate. Hobby, I'm not becoming a motorcycle. Lock in. I am so upset. I put my hands in the air and everything, even though you can't see it. Sometimes I forget when I'm a VTuber that you guys can't see my hands. He flipped the 10th one so fast. My God, it's a speed run. What do you expect me to do? I can't let people watch this video and think, oh yeah, Fur wasn't a real speedrunner. He's just a tourist in the fandom. But no, I'm a real speedrunner. Look at how fast I'm flipping these coins. Guys, when I started this run, it was light outside and now it's dark outside. The attempt has been going for nearly 45 minutes. That is tough. But it could, never mind. If I see tails one more time, I swear. Ah! Guys. That is my third 2i ending. I hate this. You want to know why I hate it? Not just because it was 2,183 flips, but because I only saw tails one more time, which is exactly what I didn't want to happen. All right, this is gonna be the sub 200 flips run. Yeah, any percent world record right here, sub 100 flips, sub 100 flips. Except I'm not like building in a way where I would get any percent world record, because you'd want to get hedge chance first, which you don't if you're playing the long game. Guys, what if I get explosion in the side ending again? Anyone want Taco Bell? You guys want to put in like a group DoorDash order? Guys, you want to know the worst thing I've learned about not eating meat? Oh, this is insane. Oh my God, that was almost the run. It's that I can't like eat like Taco Bell anymore, and I can't eat fast food anymore. It's kind of sucks. For as a vegetarian, I haven't eaten meat in like a few months. Like, I can't eat Skyline chili. I can't eat Taco Bell, like, or at least most of the menu. I can't eat 10 chicken nuggets from McDonald's anymore. I can still get Chipotle though. Dude, I have no idea what this video is gonna turn into. It's gonna be a video. We'll see, I guess. Okay. Oh, if that was heads, I would have gotten $100 probably right there. Good streak though, good streak. That broke us into max coin worth. So now we're gonna start getting these next few upgrades a lot faster. 500th flip, no sub 500 this time. Ah, imagine that hit. I'm pretty sure, and this could be wrong, but I want to say the roll happens when the coin hits the ground, right? So I'm assuming as long as I hit the odds before it lands, I'm good. Okay, wait. Oh, if I hit that, we would have had 50%. Oh, that was almost so good. Okay, wait. Wait, this could be it right here, right now. No! All right, well, we are officially in the late game for sure of this run. Definitely possible for sub 1,000. I just need a little bit of luck. Okay, I'm feeling really lucky right now. Never mind. I am feeling pretty lucky right now, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I didn't say anything and it failed. All I'm saying is I'm better at flipping coins than the other streamers. I know you've probably watched plenty of other streamers play this game, guys, but I'm better at it. I'm better than them at this. Look at how fast I flip my coin. I don't even hesitate at 9 flips. I just go for it. Hello, thank you for playing my horrible coin game. Is this real? Did you make this? Wait, you probably did because your name is Heather Flowers and that was the name it said at the beginning. That's awesome. Thank you for making your coin game. I will do my best to get lucky and flip the coin. Important question, what's the coin's name? No, we hit 1,000, not a sub 1,000 run. Oh, it's gonna give it to me now, isn't it? Never mind. Wait, this might be it. No! Getting 7 and not 8 still hurts so much. I've somehow made it back to getting excited at 4. Like every time I see 4, I'm like, this is the one, even though I'm nowhere near close to hitting 10 in a row. And it happened again. Okay, wait, this is for real. Never mind. Also, I think it's crazy that in my head right now, I am unlucky for having these runs taking between like 1,000 and 1,500 flips, but that's probably pretty normal. Statistically, right? Actual inspirations for the game include Tom Walker's flip a coin until you get 10 head stream and getting really annoyed at Balatro knockoffs. I appreciate that second one. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. And I'm crying. How is the coin feeling, you think? I mean, like, probably dizzy. Ads. Okay, that means I'm gonna get it right now. Gosh dang it. I still think we should circle back to the idea of we pump it up so that 30 minutes of ads play on the stream per hour. So it's a heads or tails coin flip as to whether or not you actually see it happen. I think that is the most themed way to do the stream, even if it would like reduce the viewership of the stream by like, it would decimate it. We'd have like 10% of the viewers. But it's really funny though, I think. I don't even think you can put ads that high on Twitch. I think they cap you at like 22 minutes an hour, which is still insane, by the way, the fact that you could play that much. Wait. Aw. Oh, well, we're at 55% now. That means I'm allowed to win, right? Wait. This could be it. Ah! This game again, but every time the guy takes a sip, you take a shot. That sounds like a good way to die. We were talking earlier, I don't drink. The bar is only serving water, milk, and soda, which the assumption was it's for age rating. Dev could confirm for us. Dev shows up in chat and we just start asking the hard-hitting questions about the lore. What's the name of the coin? Is it a furry bar? Lock in. No! Wait. The message was answered. It's a furry bar in the sense that humanity has died out and the only sapiens left all wear animal masks. All right, this is good context. And there's no alcohol because your artist thought it would be funny. It is funny. I gotta go. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Wish me luck, because that's all I have. All right, another run. Cat, don't you like how I could have asked like practical questions when the dev was here? Like, oh, does the coin flip, what it lands on, get calculated when it hits the ground or when I press the flip button? Or other important questions like, what was the other one? How does the RNG work? But no, I was like, milk. Yeah, about that Taco Bell like group DoorDash order. Are you guys still in on that, chat? If you're paying, well, no. Has anyone become like a channel point millionaire from this stream? Has anyone gone from like broken into the next wealth class because they've been a doubter for the last several runs? You went from 500 to 0. Okay, that's how it goes sometimes. That's how it goes. Okay, but what if we don't get Taco Bell and we get something else? McDonald's. Honestly, I would love some like McDonald's fries right now. That'd be good. Man, while the dev was here, we should have asked if the bar serves food. All right, this mid game going a little slow, but mid game's always slow, guys. Mid game's always slow. Why do you feel like it lands heads more often if you try and juggle it? See, that's what I was thinking, but I think it's just when it fails and you miss the juggle, it hits harder than like... if it doesn't, you know? It shows you how brutal probability actually is. I mean, I feel like people are really bad at understanding probability because a lot of the time with probability, unlucky stuff just happens. 500th flip. Nope, no sub 500 run again. I am starting to feel the fatigue, chat. I really have been here 5 hours sitting down, just clicking this flip button. And I gotta say, it's tough. This is why being a YouTuber and Twitch streamer is the hardest job in the world. That's a lie, by the way. It's not. Okay. Okay. You've got an answer for me. The bar does not serve food. Wait, why should I trust your answer? I'm oomfies with the Deb. I'll trust you. You wouldn't say oomfies if you were lying. Yippee! $1 coin! I don't know why, but you love to watch one of your favorite streamers flip a coin while you eat. Yeah, I don't get it either. But here I am. Oh, that was almost crazy. Oh, that streak, man, that streak. Either way, we are nearing the late game. $1 coins don't exist in the US. They do. They do. They're just not really used. When I was a kid, when I got a $1 coin, I was like, oh, rare coin. They're not rare. I think you can still get them at like banks and stuff. Okay. Ah, that was good. Oh, well, at least we're already at 50%. We're in the late game now. This is a good run now, it feels like. It was a little slow to get here, but now it feels like we're hot. We're on fire. It means we go all in on the gamble. I really felt it in that one. Guys, I'm good at this. I know I haven't been getting any good streaks in a little bit, but I'm good at this. At a game with no skill. No, there's skill expression. At like how many frames is the coin on the ground every single time I flip it, you know? That's time save right there. You're starting to fall asleep. Well, I'm not. For make a loud sound, I'll make a loud sound when I'm like getting hyped up about it being like at 7 and then it fails 8. No. Dude, my first 2 runs were sub 1,000 and I just could not get them anymore. We're not even hitting 55% before 1,000 on these runs. Just need to luck harder. I'm trying. Oh, no. Not hitting 8 in a row hurts so much more than not hitting 10 in a row. But yeah, guys, don't you get what I mean? When I'm getting these like little streaks of like 3 to 5, it feels so bad. 1 8 streak is all I need for 55 odds. And we've been just stuck at 50% for like 10 minutes. Because like knowing how much more likely you are to get 10 heads in a row with 55%, like, and knowing it's just right there if I just get a little lucky. Your first 2 runs spoiled you and now you're getting average RNG. I'd be willing to bet I'm even getting below average RNG at this point. Going to sleep, giving my luck for the next 5 hours. Wait, do you have good or bad luck? Good or bad luck? Up it. And that's the 10 heads ending, guys. That's the 10 heads ending. I was here. All right, we just need one more ending. We just need one more. 1,454 flips. All things considered, not that bad. I need to go piss. I'll be right back. One more ending to go. We gotta lock in. It's only a 20% chance to hit this ending on any given run. The only ending I've never seen.
Will you make a video of this?
Yes, this will be a video, and I'll be honest, I don't know how that first one was a lawnmower. Apparently, side and friend are very similar, and you could have already gotten friend. I don't think so. I'll check my achievements just to double check. I've gotten the friend ending, but not the side ending. What? The friend ending is the one with the little guy on the side of the coin, apparently. This changes everything, yet also nothing. That's true. Well, I'll just keep a watch out for the Steam achievement. I mean, that's really what matters. That is a lot of tails. Side ending rolls to the back and falls off the table. Okay, where friend ending goes to the left, which is what I got. The side ending is a 20% chance, just like the friend ending. They're both 20. It's still a 20% chance for us to win here. Okay, that got me excited for a second. Any combos in any capacity would be pretty nice right now. Instead of just like consistently getting like 6, 7, or 8 tails in a row. It just keeps happening. I know it's 60% chance, but like it doesn't feel good. 500. Give it up for 500. I guess we may never hit the sub 500 run, huh? Guys, I'm convinced I'm unlucky. I feel like a lot of these runs have been unlucky. You can't tell me this is normal luck. Like, holy, the amount of times I have done like 10 tails in a row. But hey, at least we get money really fast now. I'm just glad we're almost at 45% at least, because we've been at 40% for so long, it feels like. Ah, if that hit again, we would have had everything maxed except heads, chads. That's okay, we're making progress. Odds going up. There we go. All right. All we can do now is flip the coin and hope. Oh my God. I was about to be like, is this about to be insane? Is this about to go crazy? Because it still could. And the game hates me. Guys, look at me move my mouse. Isn't this awesome? Because I'm pressing it with the space bar. Sorry, you can tell I'm losing it. I'm losing it at this point. I'm losing it. Can you flip the coin real good? That's what I thought, but like I haven't been flipping it real good recently, it feels like. Oh wait, that's not... I still gotta get it one more. Ah! No, no sub 1,000. The dream is dead. Crazy how bad our early game was for us to already be at 1,000 flips. It really says a lot. It is possible, although unlikely, that this game will... Uh-oh. Ah! Guys, we're due. It's gonna happen soon. Okay. No! I was like, I was thinking like soon as now. Soon as now. Guys, it's been 5 hours and 41 minutes and I'm still flipping a coin. Get an auto clicker? No, that's cheating. What's the point if you're not flipping the coin and a robot's doing it? Guys, ever tell you guys about the time I went to a Wendy's and I gave the cashier my my credit card and they asked me the question, why isn't there an American on the American Express card? Ever tell you that one? That's the entire story, by the way. What? It was in Kentucky. Does that help? We are almost there. Huh? What do you mean, huh? That sucks. Anyways, yeah, what do you mean? Like, why are you guys hunting? I was in Kentucky at a Wendy's. I gave him my credit card, and he asked me, while looking at my credit card, why isn't there an American on the American Express card? Looking at an American Express card, it makes sense. Yeah, there's like, what is it? Little guy from like a Greek soldier or something. A Roman soldier. Sorry, I get the two mixed up. I'm bad at history. Remember, I'm a streamer. I'm not good at anything. But back to the real stuff. Why isn't there an American on the American Express card? That poor man at that northern Kentucky Wendy's is never gonna know. Maybe it's an American in a Roman soldier costume. You know, I never considered that. And just like this. No! Okay, wait. Okay. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. That was insane. What? That was 8 out of nowhere? Guys, this really has been the run. I've been telling you. I really gotta click it now. We could get the sub 6 hour if this works out. Ah! All right. This is it. I made sure to wait, but oh well. No! Rip sub 500. No, no. It was so doable. It was so doable, guys. Keep flipping. Oh, I will. Not until we win this speed run. Ah, yes, this is a speed run. Why is it there's a timer? Of course it's a speed run. It's in the title too. It's just the speed run is very luck based. And by very luck based, I mean the only skill expression is pressing the flip button with the least amount of frames on the ground. Like, I think that's 580k and like as ooh, wait. Okay. No! What was my time? 781 flips. I think that's my fastest one so far. Whoa, look at this. Oh my god. That was crazy right there. You see that? 3 in a row, first 3 flips. A lot of tails. Watch parties on their VOD channels. What the heck is this tail? How many tails? How many tails? Okay. Almost at 40% chance. Thanks to that streak of 4 heads. Feels pretty good. But yeah, I think any future game show content I do, dang, that's crazy. That's like a 10 right there. The 11, 12, 13, 4, that was what, 13 tails in a row at 60%. Kind of crazy. 1000th flip and we don't even have 50%, man. Oh, this is gonna be the worst run, isn't it? If I get friend again, it could get even weirder. But yeah, we are gonna have to go back after the run and find out like, oh, what is our real speedrun time, right? Because basically what we need to do when we finish the run is we need to go backwards from that final run until we have gotten all 5 endings. And then that's where our timer starts, basically, if that makes sense. Because that is the total time it took us, technically, to do a speed run of all the endings. Retroactively deciding when a speed run started is so funny. It really is. But when your speed run is playing through a random game all the way through as many times as you can until you have gotten every ending, that's kind of like how it technically works. Guys, this sucks. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing Air Rider Night in the Discord right now. This is the worst day of my life. I was wondering like, where are these pings coming from? And I'm like, oh, they're coming from a friend server. And it's like, I see like 10 people in there playing Kirby Air Riders. That could be me. But it's not. Sunk cost fallacy. I'm speedrunning though. I guess in a way, speedrunning is all sunk cost fallacy because each second gets harder, but you're so committed, you gotta get the next second. Once you've got the last ending, would it be optimal to do one more run to 10 in case it's the one you got longest ago? Well, that's sort of what we were talking about. The most optimal way to speedrun this category is definitely just continuing to spam runs over like a 12-hour period and hoping you just have a lucky streak in the middle there. Guys, I hope this is the run, even though I know it's a 20% chance of being the run. Chat, we still have a chance to be here for not as long as my like all moons PB. I think the craziest part about this right now, chat, is since I got 55%, which was a while ago, I haven't gotten a single streak of 8 or higher. Nope. It's crazy that 6 in a row was not was exciting at 55%. I'm upset I can never buy a tungsten cube because of Ludwig did. Like, yes, I know I can buy a tungsten cube, but people would see it and be like, oh, like Ludwig. And I would never be able to live that down. I would hate it. Nothing wrong. Well, like, this isn't meant to be like, there's anything wrong with Ludwig. Like, out of big creators, Ludwig seems, you know, pretty chill. Just buying something I want and then people being like, oh, you bought it because YouTuber hurts me. Because it's like, oh, if I buy a tungsten cube, I'm doing the Ludwig bit. That being said, if I buy tungsten tabletop dice, go to my friend's house and roll them on the table, causing major damage to the wood, that is not copying Ludwig, but I probably won't get invited back. No! I think the premise of tungsten dice is really funny because they're like actively a bad idea. You should not be rolling something that heavy on a table. Like, they will genuinely cause damage, and that's why I think they're awesome. This is gonna be like a 3,000 plus flip run, I feel like. Can somebody go back and check when this run started? 7 hours ago. I mean this specific run. Brett says 1 hour. It's been over an hour on this run, man. That's so bad. Like, statistically, that is unlucky. It would be nice if I could at least get 9 for the first time. Because chat, we've not got a 9 in a row once on this run. And I have $33,000 on the way to the 100K purchase. I think that's the equivalent of 1 9 flips or like 3 8 flips. Chat, what was the odds when you have 55% for a sequence to have 10 heads? Wasn't it like 1 in 400 sequences? That's crazy. It hurts. It hurt. $50,000 with 0 9 sequences. And there it is again. I'm gonna go insane, chat. I'm gonna go insane. Did you 100%? We need one more ending for 100%, and it could happen right here, right now, with this flip. We got too high again. We got too high again. Anyways. That was 3,196 flips. The worst run by like over 1,000 flips. Out of curiosity, what is the chance of hitting 20, like missing 20%, 12 times in a row? 7%. Honestly, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound as like, the speedrun itself as a whole does not sound as bad. How much did I pay for this game? $2. And if you think about it, I got my money's worth because I've made more than $2 on this stream. I'll tell you that. Do you guys want to revisit the idea of having 50% of the stream be ads to fit in theme with the game? Yeah, does anyone remember a time in their life when they could do calculus? Yeah, I do too. I couldn't anymore though. Chat, did any of you have a high school teacher who was really excited with the premise of tech? So she showed you the solar roadways video saying these people are the future thinkers, and then it aged very poorly. Anyone else have that experience? Or was that just me? The what? You must be too young. I will say though, that teacher was chill. I remember 3 teachers from my high school. There's teachers I remember more distinctly, and it's either for a good reason or a bad reason. You know, it's always for a reason, and that on its own is potentially problematic. Like, one I remember because I know they're in jail now. One I remember because they always talked about how they got abducted by aliens, and they genuinely believed that. And then the other one was just like chill and showed us the solar roadways video. In elementary school, one time the teacher took my tech deck, then somebody else stole it off her desk, so I never got it back, and that made me really sad. Anyone relate? Anyone relate? Teacher takes something because you were playing with it in class, and then you don't get it back because somebody stole it off of the teacher's desk. I would say I'm glad I'm not the only one, but I'm sorry somebody else had to go through that. Remember a student getting in trouble for putting toilet water in a person's water bottle? See, I don't know if I can tell stories like that, because if I start telling stories like that, people could probably start figuring out what high school I went to. Now, like, you could, it's not hard to find like schools where a teacher may have gotten arrested, but if I start telling you stories about what students did, that gets more specific and could have been in the paper or something. Guys, I thought this run was coming along, but it doesn't feel like it's coming along anymore. Look at all these tail streaks. I mean, really all that matters is the ending, right? Everything else is just filler. Yeah, can you see me? My eyes following along with with the coin. I don't know if it's obvious. Not really. I figured not. I figured it wasn't that precise, but I was just curious. Guys, I've been streaming this for 7.5 hours. Man, if I got base coin worth, we would have already had like more stuff by now. Wait. Okay, I don't care anymore. Okay, wait. Oh my God. No! 765. Explosion does have the highest chance, but it is 30% chance, not 50%. Chat, should I order a pizza and bask in my suffering? Should I stress eat like Taco Bell? I feel like Taco Bell is something I like on paper, but I don't like in execution, you know? How's it going? Hayden, I saw people playing Kirby right in the Discord, and it was the worst thing that ever happened to me because I'm still here. I'm so sorry. Let that fool me to win. Well, that's the problem. I'm just doing runs trying to hit a 20% on. It's at the end of it all. Oh, if that hit, we would have already had 45. Chat, would you eat your Crunchwrap Supreme or double it and give it to the next guy? Eat, double it, eat it, double. I would double it and give it to the next guy personally. One Crunchwrap Supreme isn't gonna be enough, but maybe 1.5 would be. So you gotta double it and give it to the next guy. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, chat, but somehow, some way, I gotta find a video where I'm doing something with somebody else and I get to ask them to take something or double it and give it to the next guy. 500 flips. Does your hat have ear holes? Yeah. Though sometimes I really like it when artists draw the ears as a part of the hat instead of a part of the head. Guys, I got a really good method for this. I'm using both my fingers right now, and I'm pressing space once when I think it hits, and a second time on my second space bar, so that if I miss the first one, I get the second one. Oh. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, this could have been a 5-hour stream. Do you ever think about that? This could have been a 3-hour stream. You ever think about that? After this run, I'm gonna walk off into the night and never come back. Yeah, what note is that? What note are they starting on? I don't have perfect pitch or whatever. Is that an A, a B, a C? Surely it's one of those three, right? It's a D? Why is it a D? Why'd you get the FNAF 2 ad in Spanish? That sounds awesome, honestly. I wish I got the FNAF 2 ad in Spanish. Yes! It's over! Time. Stop timer, stop. 8, the timer's gone. 14, how many endings am I at?
Yeah.
10? That was 14 endings. I was off of the count. What the heck? That took way too long. 8 hours, man, over 8 hours. What the heck? I'm free. All right, guys, we gotta retime it. We gotta see what my time was retimed. So let me take a quick look so we can get the final retimed time. I finished the run at 8:00:37. Let's just say that 8:00:37. That's when we finished. All right. Let me bring up a notepad. We gotta figure this out. 1:14:42. All right, what's the math, chat? What is our final time? 8:08, 1:29:08. Technically, if we did another run and got the friend ending, we would save a lot of time, but I'm not doing another run. 6:30-ish. So with that in mind, I am second place. We did not get world record, but like one more run for world record. No.